gon' keep it 100, me and all of my dogs. Loyal to the sword, keep it true to the cause. If they ever needed something, they can give me a call. That's why I'm for my dog. Yeah, for my dog. Yeah. Welcome to the Young and Dirty Podcast. I am your man's Young One Jonah, and that's Dirty right there.
What's up?
Dirty finally. Cause you awkward and you just not getting into the studio.
yeah. You know, y'all noticed I wasn't on the first couple. Cause, Jonah ain't invite me. He did it behind my back.
Wow.
He was just gonna call it the Young One Podcast. Just
Look, don't believe nothing that come out his mouth.
Throw me out.
Look, man, I would never do dirty like that, man. Only on Tuesdays. But anyway,
only on Tuesdays.
We got a guest, man. Somebody I think is very inspirational, man. We got Monteasy in the building, man. Thank you for really sliding through, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Bless, King. Thank you, man.
Blesses, man. I got to give you the left right now.
Thank you, man.
But
Thank you.
Yeah, so first of all, man, I've been following you for a minute now, man, and I've been like really inspired from like all the stuff that you've been doing musically, and the lane that you developed is an ill one, because it's one that I didn't even think of, bro. I didn't think of it, dog. You explain to the people what you do with your music, fam. Please, man, because this is genius.
Well, for you people that does not know, I go by the name of Teasy Monteasy, and I am a wrestling hip hop theme maker.
Come on, man.
That is my.
Repeat that one more time.
I am a wrestling hip hop theme maker. WWE, AEW, you name it. I've made music for every single major company that has existed. It has been a long ride, man. A unique one, though. Yeah. There's so much to talk about on this. I've seen a lot, brother. I've seen a lot in the wrestling world. It's a whole different demographic. Different, because like you got to think, being in music is probably one of the most opinionated things in the world. Right. And then once you follow wrestling, it's the same thing. Right. So I'm in both lanes. So even to still be here after all this time, I'm blessed, because they get you out of here in a minute, man.
Yo, Roman Reigns was a joint.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Joint,
thank you for listening, man. I appreciate that,
bro. Like anytime I see your stuff come through, I like to check it out, because first of all, I'm very intrigued in the lane, and then on top of that, this is what really piqued my interest. He's a lyricist.
Thank you,
brother. Lyricist.
Thank you, brother.
I just wanted to tell you that to your face, because
thank you, bro.
I saw you perform live at the Mansion Party, and I was like, yo, tell me if I'm wrong or not, but a couple songs gave me like Outkast vibes. Is there Outkast influence anywhere?
Yes, with the group, yes. With Swerve City, the rap group, me and my brother Isaiah Swerve Scott. He's a WWE superstar. Make sure you guys check him out now.
Shout out Swerve.
Every single Friday on Friday Night SmackDown.
He just got drafted.
He just got drafted. Shout out to my brother, man.
Let's go.
It's a group that it's different from my solo stuff,
right?
Which is we was talking about. Shout to Strizzo, big bro.
Yeah.
When it got into that executive bag, the main thing I wanted to do with that was to make it sound different from what I do.
Right.
And I didn't want him to get in his music career and to feel like he has to follow what I do, because it's not. It shouldn't sound like me.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It should be a whole different demographic. So we've heard Outkast. We've heard Do or Die.
Yeah.
We've heard.
I think Lydia said that. His wife said that. When they saw you perform first.
We've heard Do or Die. We've heard them. We've heard the main three. We've heard is Outkast, Do or Die, and A Tribe Called Quest. We've heard those three.
But that's a hell of a combination, though.
But hey, you in good company.
Amen. Great legends, man. Great legends. Great legends, man. I would love to get all of us in the lab with them one day. Me, Jonah, Dirty, everybody, Trey, everybody, all of us getting there.
Trey definitely got a slide.
They killed the posse tracks. It'd be like 17 people on one song.
Right.
That's all you need. Everybody split it and get this money.
That's that hip hop that I'm cut from. I love that. Them cypher tracks, man.
Yeah.
Like, I live for them. I listen to a whole 7-minute cypher and be cool.
That's something I'm sending you tonight.
Please.
That's something I'm sending you tonight.
Bring it through. Now, with your solo music, like, what inspiration did you draw from? Because I know for Swerve City, the group itself, it's kind of got those sounds and elements to it. But what about your solo stuff?
My music, I've actually, it's funny, because when I first started making music, I didn't really have a lane to what I could call it, because it was all over the place. And, a lot of us start when we're very young. So we don't really have a unique and distinct sound.
Right.
Now that I've gotten older, I actually call it Erica Sun music, which is my mom's name's Erica. So it's more music that is from the soul. The beats are more soul.
It's you.
It's me.
It's my music.
Right. It's the music that I grew up on. The beat choices are a lot of what I grew up on. So I call it Erica Sun music, which is more personal, more storytelling, more to my life and my lifestyle. And I had to find something that I could fine tune and call it something for me to adapt to it.
Right.
So when I call it Erica Sun music, which I'm working on my next project, Erica Sun 2, it has been an amazing experience working on that. So I've been busy, bro. I've been working on the next group album and Swerve, working with Swerve. So I've been back and forth. I got to get out of this mindset and go to that mindset.
Right.
But you know, the game's about content, so you got to keep moving, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of content, man, like with me and Dirty, getting our podcast relaunched and kind of trying to.
Yeah, he put me on his next album.
First of all, you are not getting on my next album.
Be a feature on his next album.
You are not. You know
hey,
what?
I need y'all to call in, vote, text him, flood his inbox. Y'all want to hear dirty rap, right?
No, we don't want to hear Dirty rap.
I need a feature on a song. On his
No, we want
album.
Dirty to make these dope ass shirts. That's what we was just talking about lanes and stuff.
That's funny,
want to hear
man.
dirty rap.
But speaking of content though, like with you also have 2 podcasts, don't you? You have Swerve City Podcast and you also have Monteasy Table.
Yes, thank you, brother. Thank you for bringing those up. I'll start with Teasy's Table to get the solo one out the way before we get to the big group stuff. Teasy's Table, man, is more of my personal podcast I do. I bring people on and really talk about introspective things about life, really deeper things for entertainers, because a lot of times if you see these entertainers interviews, man, they don't get a chance to really open up.
That's a fact.
Right.
And really, break down, things that they feel. They're always getting asked the same things about their projects or wrestling or acting or whatever they're in. So really, we sit down as an entertainer. I get a chance to kind of talk to them as a fellow entertainer and get into their lifestyle. What are they into? Stuff. And a lot of times, like, man, I don't get asked this a lot, and it's just naturally a podcast that is really for the arts and getting into that. That's what the one that we're going to do. Me and you, when you get on.
I'm excited.
We'll sit down and learn more about you, your childhood background. So I like to go into that, into those questions. And Swerve City Podcast that's the mainstream thing, man. That's me and Swerve. We've been rocking for 4 years now.
That's dope.
We started on 2 beanbags on Instagram Live, and we've invested into our own studio out in Orlando at Swerve's crib, and we've had the who's who on there. Donnell Jones. I mean, we've had.
That was a recent one, right?
Donnell's our recent one. We're gonna. By the time you guys see this, we're about to go to Atlanta, interview Music Soul Child. So
That's dope.
we're cooking, man. We're just pushing it, moving day by day, man, and continuing to strive on that podcast, man. We already spoke. We're gonna have you, Chance and Strizzle on there with us, trying to get that for January.
Man,
get the 3 of you guys with us in there. So,
Leave dirty out all the time.
oh, Dirty, come through, man. My bad, come through, man. My bad, come through.
You gotta slide, man.
Come slide, man. My bad, man.
And they in Orlando. That's the thing.
That's where you from? That's where you at?
That's the
Dirty's
thing.
out in Orlando too, yeah.
My bad, man.
By my house.
Trey, come through, bro. Trey, come
Keep
through,
going.
bro. Bring the whole family in,
Man.
man. My bad, man. My bad, man. So,
Don't worry about it. I'm used to being treated like a stepchild. That's all right.
No, we love you, Dirty. It's the Young and Dirty Podcast. Come on now. We love Dirty. Nah, but that's dope. That's really dope, man.
actually, I'll be the country. I know how you feel because I'm sitting next to Swerve, and Swerve's like the big star, and like people just get to know me,
And you just sitting there like,
and I'm just like, so Teasy, what you think? Oh, finally, I get a question in.
oh,
like,
me?
like,
all three of us got something in common, man. I'm Chance, right hand dude.
yeah.
But guess what? It's levels.
levels to
It's
this.
a steep drop that you get to me.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So I feel it. I definitely feel
Yeah.
it. Don't worry. But yeah, man, that's really dope, man. Like that group dynamic, though, man. Is it hard to maintain? Because like you said, Swerve is a star, man. And he got his things going on. Like, is it hard to balance all of that with both of y'all individual lives and then coming
Especially
together?
being, how close y'all are.
Right.
No, because we always agreed to make the main thing the main thing, and I'm glad that we got together when we were older.
Yeah.
Because that whole ego and everything's out the window. There's no ego.
Right.
That whole we can both push each other and both be goal oriented people without stepping on each other's toes and supporting each other. So we do anything that he does, I'm down for it. hey, bro, I fully support you. If it does not include me, brother, there is no hate on this end.
You see how he support him? And you don't want to support my rap dreams.
And
I support you in everything.
Don't believe him.
Whatever Jonah want to do, I'm right behind him.
That's my camera. Don't believe him.
But you don't want to support my rap dreams. That's okay.
We got a guest.
Go ahead.
We got a guest.
I'm sorry. Finish. Go ahead.
It's imperative too. One important thing I want you guys on the Young and Dirty Podcast to really understand is that you have to like each other.
Yes.
I think that if you don't, if you're coming together on an idea and you're two people that don't really know each other, how each other work. Yeah. We had the tough conversations before we got together. Okay, how do you work? Are you the person that does things instantly, or do you get to it later? Are you the type of person that, you know what I mean? Do you like touring? Do you how much budget do you have?
Right.
Do you if hard times come up, are you going to be afraid to talk to me?
Yeah.
We had those hard conversations from the beginning. We both were on the come up, so we both didn't have as much as we had now, and we still stuck it through. We never had an argument. We've never bickered.
No argument.
We don't argue.
Oh my God.
We don't argue. You know why? Because it was just like, okay, one thing I learned is just awareness and reading energy in the room.
Yeah.
The only time we bickers during video games. He beat my ass at Mad yesterday, and I hadn't talked to him for like 3 hours. So he's up like 72 matches to 4. I got him like in the last season. I was so happy. But it's just about learning how to communicate each other ideas. When you're strong-willed like that, sometimes, you can get into passionate debates, and we debate about all stuff, music and stuff, but when it comes to work, we just keep the main thing, and we're big fans of what D-Block and the Locks were.
Yeah.
They stayed together, and you never heard about anything publicly between them.
Come on, man. Come on.
You know what I mean? You will never hear anything publicly between us.
That's what I'm talking about,
out
fam.
into the world. Like, it's always going to be in-house.
In-house.
If we got to go in the studio and he got to wrestle my ass down for a little bit, because he's a wrestler. And if I got to try to survive for a bit, but we going to get this shit off our chest and move on. You know what I mean? So, but the world ain't going to see it.
Right. Exactly. And I feel like that's so important, man, because like nowadays you see with the era of cloud chasing and whatnot, sometimes like they look at drama as another means to publicity. You know what I mean? So if you got beef, they can use that to promote a separate project. We're gonna break up sloppily so we can get some attention. So that shit is trash to me, man.
Trash, yeah.
But to see that camaraderie and to see y'all do your thing and handle everything in house, that's something I can truly commend, and that's something I rock with, because you would never know I have beef with somebody, goddamn.
Bro,
you got beef with me right now.
One quick thing I want to add to that. You ever play Edge of Empires? The old game?
No.
The old Civilization game where you started one person and you build a whole colony?
Yeah.
That's how we look at it. It's two of us. Okay, bro, you got some wood, I got some gold. Let's trade. Keep this colony going. Somebody else got some food. We trade between the three of us and build this whole nation together.
Yeah.
And we bring together all our people. We all do this together. You know what I mean? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being confident, feeling how you feel.
Right.
When things build, of course you have confidence and you feel great, but we never lose the value of team. Yeah. Because eventually, you're going to have to pass the ball. You're going to have to.
Yeah.
And I really just wanted to make that imperative to all my black brothers, sisters, anybody out there who are teaming up together, is please try, just communicate it out, talk together, because strength in numbers can accelerate your career 5-6 times than doing it by yourself. Just throw the ego to the side, and just work together, man. It's proven facts that it works out.
Collaboration is key.
Absolutely.
I don't mind deferring to Dirty, man.
Collaboration.
Yeah, man, Dirty, I always defer to you, man. Especially when it comes to this merch thing.
No, the merch thing. No,
okay.
No,
okay,
I
I'm
ain't talking about that.
Sure. Just making sure.
The Young and Dirty, that's straight. I come up with ideas.
But you back to this rap. Don't tell me you back to this rap shit. It's not happening, Dirty.
Wow.
It's not. Wow. But I wouldn't be a friend if I ain't tell him that, though.
Wow.
Right?
You know what?
You ain't even heard me.
Well, listen, man.
I might could spit.
But at least
I can't. But I might could have. You don't know.
At least your friends. At least he's being honest. He's not lying to you.
Come on.
He's not lying to you.
No. I respect that. I appreciate
he can support you while telling you the truth.
I'm a good friend.
You know what I mean? He can support you.
I do it all the time.
Right. He can support you while telling you the truth. I mean, hey, that one time I got in the ring and I got body slammed, Swerve like, this ain't for you, bro. I got body slammed, the wind was out, boy. I was about to die. I was like, I don't know how y'all do this, but y'all abusers, man.
Did you ever get tempted though? Like
oh man, people wanted me to go through tables and everything. Yeah, man.
No, man.
Oh man, I was out in Maryland. Yeah, man, set the table up, it's a little crack, and you won't even feel it.
Oh, no.
Just sign a little waiver, man. You know,
A little waiver.
If I ain't feeling it, why I'm signing the waiver?
You can practice this, practice going through the table. They tried to get me to do it. At first, I thought about it because it was in my mind. I was like, you know what? You be in the middle of the stage rapping, you rapping for the bad guy. Mm-hmm. You stand on the apron, he come, the guy run into you. You fall out onto the table, and I'm like, I don't know how to fall down like I'm dead. They sell it. They out there. I'll fall through the table, jump right up. All right, guys. Nah, man.
Can't even sell it.
Yeah, hit you. I have been hitting the back with a chair though.
Oh man.
And the dude took care of me. It didn't hurt, but
is it a certain spot they land the
well, if they hit you in the media back, it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
It doesn't. Now if they wail you, they can, but they didn't do that to me because I'm not trained or anything.
Yeah.
Wrestling, I don't. It's fun though. It's fun, man. Like we all I told Swerve, I said, man, you're gonna have to, when you come to Tampa or Orlando, you got to put about 15 tickets. You better tell WWE early because the gang coming. Everybody pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We all coming through.
Swerve merch.
We all gonna be. You gonna see a whole bunch of folks, bunch of vile folks is right there supporting. But yeah, man, it's fun, man. The wrestling business is fun. Definitely, being around it and being in it. Going to your previous question, man. It's just it's a great thing because it's an outlet. Yeah. Something I've been watching since I was a kid and doing this now for February will be 8 years in wrestling. 8 years.
And it's been sweet, huh?
It's been sweet, but I will tell you this: the wrestling industry is worse than the hip hop industry.
Ooh.
Clout chasing is way worse. I'm gonna say it, I don't give a damn. It's way worse. The clout chasing, because in certain respective industries, you have, let's say, you have certain people that in our lifeline of work, or how we are as people, we grew up around everybody, cracking on each other, joking. You in middle school, high school, you cracking on each other. Eventually, you just learn how to take it. You crack back.
Right. Yeah.
Them, they were more to themselves, maybe nerdy. You know what I mean? Then they don't become somebody until they're 25. Then they're in the wrestling world. So they still have that. They still don't have that social qualities about them.
Right.
That all that becomes more. So yeah, the clout chasing is, it's worse.
That's crazy. I saw that in the Army too. Like you'll get like these guys, they'll go to school for a few years. They get out and they come in as an officer. And they 22, 23 years old, don't got no kind of life experience, but they're made as leaders of men now. And you know what I'm saying? So some of them got bullied in high school, and they come in, they got a little authority now. They gonna put it on you. Butter bars, that's what we call them. Yeah. But I used to hate that shit. But at the same time, I guess that's just life in every industry. You're gonna have those people who are, insecurities and things like that, and they try to project on other people and whatnot. But how did you get into making theme music though? Like that's very interesting, bro.
So I'm gonna tell you the accelerated version of the story.
All right.
So some people. So it was 2013, and I was sitting with
sitting there with a cold one.
So like, all right, y'all. All right, man. All right, Teasy. This is gonna be the longest podcast we ever had. One day, man. To be honest with you, I was sitting home randomly, man. I had my son. My son was 6 months old at the time.
Yeah.
Sitting there randomly holding him, right? I see Roman Reigns on the computers on YouTube. And I randomly said, I'm going to write a song about him. Never wrote a song in my life. Did not know what this was going to be. I just randomly wrote the song about him. I went on Wikipedia, and I know it was true information or not. I didn't know. There wasn't much out on him at the time.
I know it's tricky on Wikipedia.
Yeah, you know it's tricky. So I kind of did some fact checking, did some Googles. Okay, he did play football here. He did do this. He did do that. And I randomly wrote the song. And then it wasn't one of them situations where I had like a budget or anything. I just put it out there, and the fans just took it, and it just went viral.
Yeah.
From just out of nowhere, I started getting hit up from random folks. Like, who's this? Who's that? And so me thinking, I'm like, so then my business mind comes on. I'm like, maybe I can do this for folks on the come up.
Light bulb.
And so I started in Maryland. My homie had an event. Bret Hart's my GOAT. So I went to go meet Bret Hart. Met the guys back in the locker room, the wrestlers, up and coming guys. I'm gonna make a theme for you. You need something? Message me. I didn't charge a dime.
Right.
I just wanted to prove myself.
Yeah.
I did that for about a year and a half, 2 years. Making music for everybody and their mama wrestling. some cards, my songs was playing for like 7 different people. It's like, damn, Teasy all over the place. It's like, yeah, bro. God, I had to Lil Wayne this shit for a minute, man.
Right, yeah.
And it just grew. So the bigger the wrestlers, the bigger the opportunities, bigger the cards. I want you to come perform for me. They'd fly me out to wear rap for them out there, and it just ended up being that. Now I'm in the reverse stage. I'm giving back now.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the other stage, helping all the other artists get these opportunities because I already did it. Now I was like, okay,
that's dope as shit.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the same car, do the same thing 3 years. Like, nah, man, you gotta pay it forward.
Right.
So now I'm in that executive bag now of paying it forward after all this time, helping other guys. Oh, you the wrestling music? Yeah, I know this person, and that's where I'm at now in this stage of my career. But yeah, it's been a grip, man.
That's dope as hell, man. There's lanes to this hip hop shit, man. Like for anybody who ever thought about getting into the music industry and hip hop in particular, like you really don't have to be sold on what's on the radio. Like you don't have to be that don't have to be the thing to do. Like there's so many different ways. There's so many different subgenres when it comes to hip hop, man. It's like it's limitless, man. I was just talking.
Creative.
Yeah,
it's creativity. That's all it is.
That's all it is, man. And getting them juices out, man. How did you even get into music in the first place?
Oh man, so a lot of us, man. A lot of us great black folk, man. Our moms playing music in the house. Music, 40 years before our time we grew up on.
Oh, you got to shout it out, though.
You know what I mean? Oh, man. Bobby Womack. George Benson. George Benson. I grew up on Grover Washington Jr., the jazz player.
You was listening to good music.
Good music. Luther, Marvin.
Ooh.
Who else out there? Sam Cooke. Otis Redding.
Come on,
my moms and grandmoms had me on everything. My mom had me young, so when my mom was still in the stages of when she had me, Rakim and Kane and them were still out. Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, and all those guys. So when she was growing up, a lot of her genre started to change. So then I started listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers and Dave Matthews Band, different bands and stuff, because her ears changed. Yeah. So she put on Illmatic. Then the next thing you know, you would hear a Red Hot Chili Peppers rock song. You'd be like, this kind of hard.
Yeah.
So then it started to, that's what my musical background is. I noticed talking to some people, my dad was a jazz player, and I kind of picked it up. Now for me, I listened to it my whole life. It was always in the house. Black folks had their speakers and they played the music loud. And one day I just started writing rhymes, and I was trash when I first started. Oh my God, I was terrible. I thought I was most deaf, bro. If it was a big word, I wrote it down, dog. Psychologically, I was like, I ain't saying nothing, bro. So I was like, well, I really got to trim this fat. I started like everybody else writing a notebook. I got notebooks and rhymes. I thought I was the man, bro. Remember these trash ass verses, battling people, you want to spit verses? Man, I was terrible. But eventually, you start saying, I got to get better. Started getting in the studio, working on. Then you learn about professionally recording, stand in front of a microphone, how to do it, how to rap. Why you screaming into the microphone? Why you spitting? Why you saying
spitting on my microphone?
You rapping about the ladies, bro. Stop screaming. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, that whole process came in.
Melodies.
Yeah, melodies and switching your voice up and trying different songs and trying different avenues. And then you become the 10-year vet, 15-year vet. Yeah. And you start looking back and it's no better feeling than when you'll never get that feeling again of when you first got it.
Yeah.
So when you see other people start to get it, you're like, yes. You know what I mean? You start to live through them.
Yeah.
And it's a great feeling, man. So it's been 15 years for me now.
15 years, man. I was trash too, bro.
Yeah, you was.
I was extremely trash when I first started, bro. Like imagine me standing next to Chance. Y'all know how Chance rap now and what he does. He been doing that since he started. For real. And I was there like the trash dude. Trying to bar it up a little bit. Dirty, you ain't gonna keep co-signing the trash.
I'm trying to.
Because I'm a guard in this rap thing now, bro. Don't go.
But see, if you told him he could rap, I'm sure it'd be the opposite opinion.
All right, Dirty, you can get a verse on the next project, bro. How that sound?
When he first started, he was fire, wasn't he?
But it took a while though, man. It's like you said, getting them notebooks, man.
Oh,
you know, I remember filled up like 4 or 5 notebooks. And
you thought he was the man too,
well,
right?
I had so many raps. You go to school, you know how everybody be beating on the tables in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I got my rap for the day. I memorized it last night. Whatever. I come to school, I can't wait to spit it. That nigga jump was so garbage, bro. I thought it was hard. I spit it with such confidence that people was like, "Oh, you the rapper kid now." Like that's what I do. And then eventually I got a little better and got a little better.
Now, I will say the stuff you put out in Cali was good stuff.
Yeah, man.
That was good stuff.
Yeah.
That was years ago.
Yeah,
but it was good stuff.
But you know it's funny because I know we all went through this as rappers. Yeah. Trey, I know you felt this too. When you were younger, you see MTV Cribs, and you're like, I'm gonna be there in 2 years. You know what I mean? Like,
don't worry, I'm coming. That's me.
Like, that's
I'm
me.
next.
MTV Cribs.
I'll
Like,
be on the next season.
yeah. Thinking like that.
They got me next season.
I'm gonna be there, bro.
5 years later.
5 years later, you're like,
oh man, I don't know, man. This get kind of, you know what? Shoot, as long as I can get on this stage right here, let me get on this stage.
yeah. It start
down.
telling you like, you know what? I'm gonna start there, man. You know what? If I could buy that one beat and actually own it, I'm good.
That's gonna put me over.
I'm good, man. Yes, sir, man. Those are the days, man.
If you could talk to an up and coming rapper, man, like what's one of the first things like you would tell them, like if you want to really get into this game?
There's so many, and I can only speak from my experience.
Yeah.
Honestly, please first understand that this is a business, man. Understand that this is a business, man, and don't let the business stop your fun either, because the business has a way of taking your creativity. If you want your creativity to be hurt in any way, add a receipt and some money to it. And you'll start to see how like everything changes. Your albums start to just feel like sounds. It doesn't feel like music because everything's business orientated and you're letting the business mess it up. Learn the business. Understand that this is a business. But don't let the business take out the fun out of your music to where June, help, here comes a feature, here he comes. And it was just feel like robotic because you're just doing it.
It becomes work.
It becomes work. But also understand that this is a business too, man. I always say this with wrestling and music and hip hop. Whenever I talk to anybody in either lane, you know, you get up each and every day. You go to Publix. You're an assistant manager. Right. You know exactly what your job is. You know what your description is. Right. You know what you're doing. You know who you're in charge of. You know what time you clock in. You know what time you clock out. Mm-hmm. In the entertainment field, there is none of that. Right. It's all relationships, who you know, consistency, survival, a little bit of luck, and being around the right people, the right folks, networking with the right people. There is no structure to this. There is no, well, I'm going to get up and I'm going to make this beat because at 12 o'clock, this is going somewhere. Only when you get to the Timbalands and the Swiss Beats at that level, you get to that point.
Right.
Everything's on a schedule. With us, independent guys on the grind, it's all relationships. It's networking. It's constantly shaking hands, meeting people. You ain't going to like everybody you work with a lot of times. But that person can open a door for you that if you just remain professional, it can change your life. You know, so understand it's a business, man. If you're walking around just looking mad at the world because your last song got 10 streams, it's not gonna keep pushing. You know what I mean? Don't let those numbers devalue what you feel about the music for yourself because you never know where this can go. So understand that this is a business and never let the business take the fun out of it either.
I'm gonna start a rap career.
You gonna start a what?
I'm gonna start a rap career now.
A rap career?
I'm gonna take his words and start a rap career because I did that shit all kinds of wrong. When I started, I need to restart.
Man, I thought I was going to be on Smack DVD and them spitting freestyles on the corner for 30 years. Like,
bro, I used to be a premium on that stuff. Like, you used to really, like, respect the craft, man. When you see a guy who can, you know, just bust a freestyle in a radio interview and it's, like, not none of his writtens from an album or nothing like that. Like, that kind of thing, I came up under that. So, like, the business portion, it was foreign to me, man. Like, I was just like, I'm trying to rap, bro.
Right?
Right?
Yeah. First time somebody tried to explain to me what ASCAP and BMI was, I said, what is this?
What?
I'm like, what is,
Publishing.
Registering. I just register these bars on this. Like, what?
Licensing.
What's that? Royalties. What? Man, I remember the first time I had a conversation with Strizzo. He was talking to me. I was like, huh? I said, so this is what? I was like, all right, man. He said, you take the rest of the music and then distribute it. You get your royalties if you check this. And he was showing me screenshots on the phone, and I'm just like, yeah, bro, I'm not as fire and I'm not as smart as I thought I was. But there's a reason why this man's all over radio and had hit singles, and I'm just right. I'm here in my Ultimate Warrior shirt, like I don't understand it. I was like, nah, this ain't it, bro. I got to get better. So
that's funny as hell.
Yeah, man.
But if you had to start a record label, you get you can choose from anybody. You get one producer and 2 rappers, or a rapper and a singer. Who you starting with?
Ooh, producer.
Producer, rapper, and a singer.
I want Jay Dilla as my producer. God rest his soul.
Come on now. Oh, we getting classic beats.
Jay Dilla. I know Jay Dilla could flip this interview and make a sample out of it.
Right.
Jonah said this. Young and dirty. Oh, that sample's hard. Rappers.
Dun, dun, dun.
Rapper and a singer. Rapper, I'm going to take a singer. I'm going to take like a Ty Dolla $ign. Because I know he can go anywhere.
Yeah, get them hooks.
I need that. I need that, bro. I'm trying to rap about this chick and I got nothing. I got you, bro. Cool. I know he can save the record if I just got 3 bars. He can save the record.
Facts.
So that's gonna be a unique sound with a West Coast guy and a Detroit producer, and then an artist. Can I pick anybody?
Anybody.
I want prime Scarface.
Ooh. What was Scarface and
we going all across the country?
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about, and I'm in Florida. Yeah, that's going to be a unique. That's going to be a weird album cover, bro. I think Jay Dilla producing, R&B Ty Dolla $ign, and rapping a Scarface.
That's crazy.
I don't know what storytelling Scarface is going to do.
Like, man?
I don't know. It's going to be abstract as hell, bro.
Like, I can't even think of a comp.
Yeah, that's going to be
crazy,
it's going to be different. It's going to be different, but that's what I'm aiming for on that. Yeah. Good question, bro. That's different. I had to think. I couldn't. I'll take Tupac, Biggie, and Dr. Dre.
Right. That's too easy, man.
Yeah.
That's
like,
too
right,
easy. Show
guys,
me what you really like.
Yeah.
The producer part would be so hard for me, man. Like, who do you choose? Like, you starting a whole record label, you know what I mean? And you basing it off, like, you remember when Manny Fresh had Cash Money on his back? Like, you got to have a real workhorse, like saying Dilla was perfect, bro. Like, to mix that up with Ty Dolla $ign, I'm interested in to hear what the hell that would sound like, man.
That'd be unique, bro. I just
crazy.
trying to look for a different sound, man. Just something unique, man. And I think that's one thing I want to give you your flowers too, you and Trey and a lot of guys, was that everybody's unique, man. Everybody's got their own unique sound.
That's a fact.
Like when I saw that, dude, I looked at Swerve. I would not lie to you to your face. I looked at Swerve. When you put out that sample of you and Chance going back and forth rapping fast, I said, I want no parts of that. I said, I'm good, bro. I said, I want no parts. I said, that's one of them Teasy. You want a verse? Nope. They said everything humanly possible you could say on this existence of earth. In 5 trigger speed. I want no problems.
I think they got it.
I looked at Swerve. I said, I'm passing on that one, bro. Swerve's like, they kill. I was like, me and him just got this. You make that. You don't really get songs when you start making that face. Nowadays you be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that stink face.
Nowadays I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I want no problems, bro. I'm good. Please let's stay friends, bro. I want no problems, dog. I want no problems.
Man, I appreciate that, big dog. Hey, it's funny, man. You originally from Florida, right? Like
I'm from New York.
Florida native. Oh, New York native. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I was about to pump Florida up, man.
But I'm okay. I'm a cheat here. I'm not gonna cheat here. I was raised here. Like I was born in New York, but I'm a Floridian.
Oh man, you Florida boy.
Yeah.
Okay, how long you been down?
We gonna claim you.
I went to first grade here.
Oh, okay. You Florida boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you are. So now I can say what I was gonna say. Florida is so talented, bro. Like in every way imaginable. Most people got introduced to Florida music through like what bass music.
Yeah, loop. No bars, just 808.
808, you know what I'm saying? Club music, you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. And then, T-Pain, his amazing run or, stuff like that. But it's so much more in Florida. It's crazy. Like you mentioned, Trey. That's hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hip hop.
That's hip hop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's so much going on here, man. And once again, man, I'm just happy to have you on, man. You're a real inspiration to me, man. And I wanted to tell
Vice
you
versa,
that straight
man.
up,
I see you guys on
crazy.
tour, man. I see you guys doing your thing.
Man, the grind is crazy.
I am more than a fan of what you guys are doing. You guys are killing it. I love your beat selection because I was actually when you came on after us at Janice, I was like, let me watch, and just the way that your beat selection is, and the way that you performed. I don't know if he's a hype man or the rapper that was with you. The other
the
fire. Guy. I was like, okay, these guys got it. These guys got it. And also, I saw Trey perform years ago. We actually did a show together.
OG.
We was on the same card, and just his stage presence and the way he communicates with the crowd, I learned a lot because a lot of guys just go up there and they just be, and you don't get nothing in 10 minutes. But he maximized his time, and I definitely give you guys your roses. And also too for Dirty for being a great co-host too. Man.
Hey, man,
Fire,
Dirty,
man. I ain't gonna forget about you, bro. You
Dirty
fire,
too,
man.
see?
You keep things light, brother. You keep the mood light, bro.
Dirty, man.
I'm not serious.
Facts, bro. Facts. Man.
I do want to ask you a weird question.
Sure, man. I'm here.
We gotta go to the left a little bit because Dirty saw a dragon before. Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy. We about to go real left field. Dirty, tell them the dragon story. I want to know if you believe in mythical creatures, dog. We about to go left real
Sure,
quick.
sure.
What's
What's
up?
up?
It was a dragon. You said it was.
I'm just calling it a dragon, but tell the story, man. Tell it. It's a dragon.
All right. I was in the Air Force for 8 years.
Got you.
Stationed in Japan.
Okay.
Long story short, me and the boys, we out snorkeling. I was on island Okinawa. If you know anything about Okinawa, it's a big rock. Rock floating in the ocean. That's all it is. You swim 4 feet from the shore, you in the ocean.
Right.
So I'm just, it's coral, so I'm looking at all the little, Nemos and all that swimming around. Oh, look at Dory, I went a little too far. First I saw a shark just sitting there. And I'm looking like, a shark ain't coming. No, it's coral. Shark, they can't go in the coral. Swimming a little bit more, and I look down. Ain't no bottom. I see a whale. Had to be at least. All right, so I'm gonna just judge it by how much light was down there. The whale was kind of dark, so it was like around the edge of where light penetrate the ocean. Mm-hmm. Now underneath that whale was something that made that whale look like a, whale about this big, this thing like this wide and like this big. But I couldn't see what it was because the light all I saw was a shadow that made that whale look tiny.
That's dragon, bro.
That's when in the cartoon they jump up and run it on water.
Yeah.
That was me.
Oh yeah.
That was the last time I went swimming around the island. I have no clue what it was.
My man took off.
But it was huge.
Cut itself with the coral and everything, man.
Oh yeah, I still got scars, but I'm dead serious.
Oh, that was Aquaman, bro.
I'm looking at. I know this is a whale. It's a whale. I see it. I've seen pictures of whales. This is a whale swimming.
Yeah.
Whatever that was underneath that whale,
it's a dragon, bro.
Made that whale look like a guppy.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
To this day, I don't know what it was.
And when I hear that story, I think about the fascination of the Japanese people with dragons and how symbolic that is to them.
Absolutely.
Man, one of them people saw a dragon, man. Dirty saw a dragon too, man. Do you believe in mythical creatures?
Bro, I will answer it like this to confirm your
Loch
answer.
Ness, Sasquatch.
Look, dog. I lived that we had a celebrity named Donald Trump be president.
Anything possible.
I never thought I would live through that and actually watch this world go as he was calling shots.
Yeah.
Calling shots. I believe anything's possible, bro. I will not sit here and deny that story because I'm telling you, if I lived through that and I saw that and I could tell my great-grandkids that, that's a fact. Because you never know, bro. Like, you see these things about, like, Bigfoot and all. I'll be believing that. I'll be like, yo, bro, there's no way that's not true. Like, I know people just ain't seeing stuff, bro.
Right.
All these
There's
people
gotta be something.
Everybody just seeing something, but it ain't true.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
There's smoke, there's fire. I'm like, all these movies, that stuff is that they called 30 years, 40 years ago was happening in the world. You believe to tell me there's not aliens around? Oh, yeah, they up there chilling. They watch us laughing like
cooling.
Look at them down there. Down there. Look at them. Look at them.
They done discovered the internet, huh?
Look at that. We had flying cars 20 million years ago. Cars are flying. Oh, whoa, look out.
But, man, I appreciate you sliding through, man, and having fun with us on the Young and Dirty Podcast, bro. Man, anytime you want to slide through and kick it with us, man, we got an open door.
Thank you.
Feel free.
Thank you.
And you got another project or anything you want to promote before we do?
Yes. Really quick, man. There is the third Swerve City album is being worked on right now called Tears, the group album. We are currently working on that. That is being done. We just dropped our preview teaser to our song Slow. That's going to be on all streaming platforms next Monday. You guys can get that on all the distributed platforms. We're going to shoot some more videos for that album. I am also finishing up. I actually just finished Erica's Son 2. Actually not, because he's not on it, so it's not done. So we have that being finished. That's 95% done, let's just say. Also, I will be doing some motivational speaking bookings, going around speaking to the kids, teenagers all over the world. I will be speaking specifically to the 10th grade and under, because the 12th graders don't listen, and they have all the answers figured out, and I ain't mad at you, and I ain't arguing with no 18-year-old. Right. So exactly. You got it. You guys can follow me at Teasy Jones on everything, social media, everything hip-hop. You guys can hit me up. And I'm thankful to be here, brother. Thank you.
Hey, man. Appreciate you once
God
again,
bless,
fam.
Man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you for coming out.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
It's the Young and Dirty Podcast. Oh, shit. That ain't COVID. I smoke too much. It's the Young and Dirty Podcast. Peace, love, positive vibe, man. If you don't rock with us, fuck you.
Peace.
We gon' keep it 100, me and all of my dogs. Loyal to the sword, keep it true to the cause. If they ever needed something, they can give me a call. That's why I'm for my dog. Yeah,